Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you how to clean your PlayStation 1 and get it working. So, if you're having any sort of disk read error or anything like that, or if it'll only play upside down, stuff like that, I'm going to show you how to fix that. So, things you're going to need. You're going to need some Windex to clean the laser sensor little glass thingy. Next, you will need some WD-40 or some sort of lubricant for electronics. I'm not really sure. This you'll want to be very careful with. I don't really know if this is electronic grade stuff, so I'm kind of just winging it. Some alcohol, that's more to clean like the outside of the thing and just kind of make sure, get it all cleaned up. You know, it's not going to get rid of any yellowing for you, but it'll just get any gunk and stuff off of there. And then next you'll want some canned air. You will use that to kind of get rid of the dust and spray it out and all that. Okay, so let's move this stuff out of the way. Here's your PlayStation, right there. Flip it over and get rid of these screws. You can lay down a cloth if you want, keep it from getting beat up. I don't know, but it's kind of old, so who cares? Really, I mean, anyway, so you'll need a screwdriver to take this apart. So just put this in here. Whoops, adjust that. This part really quick. So there's 6 screws, as you can see, and you just kind of unscrew all those, and then we'll look at the guts of it. So I just bought this. I got it for way too much, and I don't want to talk about it. But other than that, it was supposed to work, and it didn't. So I turned it on, and it would power up, and it would show me the PlayStation screen. And then after that, or sorry, the Sony logo with the orange little diamond thing with the white background, and then it would load up the Sony PlayStation logo, and then with the black background. And after that, it would just freeze. So I'm like, what the heck? That sucks. So I did a little research online, and someone said try turning it upside down. So I tried that, and it worked, but it was still glitchy. So we're taking this top off. It's yeah, that's what that looks like. There's another video and that shows you how to take all these little components off, the little buttons and everything. But I'm not gonna show you how to do that. You can check that dude's video out. Maybe I'll put a link in the description so you can check out his video, which is really good. But he didn't show something that I realized, so that's why I'm making this one. Anyway, so you open this up. You'll want to spray it out with your canned air. Mine's empty, so that doesn't work. Next, you will want to clean your laser. So to clean your laser, you will take a Q-tip and get it kind of rubbed in there. Maybe use your cloth. And then you just lightly, very lightly rub around this thing. Try not to jiggle the thing too much. The little glass piece or whatever you want to call it, the little laser. And then use the other side and kind of get the liquid off of there. And that should do it for cleaning the laser. Now, that's all and good. Okay, so I did that, and I got it to load up. Well, it started playing the game, but the game was kind of glitchy, and I was like, well, why is this working upside down? Well, like with any moving part, you need lubrication. So I decided I would pull the little ribbon strip out here. This, you just kind of pinch it and like jiggle it back and forth just real lightly. Kind of pull, like you're pulling out an NES cartridge or Sega or whatever. And so you pull that out. This just kind of lifts up. It's on these little, it's got these little shock absorbers and these little pins that it rests on. And then there's this part here that you want to unhook. And you just do that real carefully. You kind of pull on each little tab on the side and kind of pull that out very carefully. Don't just pull on the wires because you'll probably short something out. Now what I decided to do was, okay, so this is moving. Well, if it works upside down, the guy in the other video stated that it's because of gravity. Well, so first we're going to pull this little plate off here. You'll want a little smaller set of screwdrivers if you're doing any sort of fixing of consoles, because a lot of these screws are tiny. So now, what we're gonna want to do is kind of hold this out of the way. Don't cut this or do anything to that would damage it, because then it won't work. So this is your housing to your laser. So the way it works is when it's reading the disc, it slides across here and here. I took my WD-40 and put it on a new clean Q-tip. Just a little tiny bit. Mix it around so it's like just kind of on there. And then what I did was just kind of rubbed it where this whole laser housing, wherever it touches. So like kind of in underneath here, I kind of got it on here, and then on the other side, which is like over here. So like this top part, because these little metal brackets are obviously going to be like sliding on there. So get on each side of that, and then underside, if you can get to it. Try not to touch anything else with this. I mean, I'd be very careful. I don't really know much about WD-40 and if it can mess this up or not, but it's a PS1, so I mean, I wouldn't recommend trying this with a PS4 or anything, but I'm trying it and it worked. So I just wanted to show everybody so they could maybe fix theirs if they're still having issues. So in this portion right here, there's all this grease. My guess is that grease got old and like kind of dried out, and that's why it's not working. So if you wanted to, you could probably get some new grease and kind of grease that up, but I'm not going to go that far because I didn't need to. But you could probably grease that up, re-grease that. But yeah, I noticed underneath here and these other spots I just showed you to lube, had some of that grease too. So it obviously needs grease. So first I'm going to connect this guy, just like slide it back in the way we pulled it out. Slide this guy back in like a Sega cartridge. Set it back on the prongs, the little cushions, shock absorbers. There we go. Okay, so now that's done. You can clean and, wipe this stuff down if you want to spray it out, whatever. I'm not going to do that. I already did it. And there's good videos on that already. So there we go. Put this back together and throw your screws back in it. Yada yada. Let's do it. So this is where things went bad for me originally. I would load up this screen, and then it would freeze on this. And when I turned it upside down, it would play. And everyone's like, oh, just put it on its side or turn it upside down. Well, I don't want my PlayStation to have to be upside down or on its side all the time. It's kind of annoying. It's ugly. You gotta flip it back over when you put another game. It's tacky. I don't like it. So I was like, well, let's lube it up. So lubed it up, and as you can see, it works. It's not glitching. There's no glitching at all. After I cleaned the laser, or the little lens to the laser, it would work, but it'd be kind of glitchy, and that's just not really what I'm into. So either way, you're gonna have to get used to the old school forever loading screens, but because it's not downloaded to the console like it is nowadays. But yeah, so there you go. I hope this helped troubleshoot your PS1 functionality issues.
Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and
there we go. Cool. Thank you. Subscribe, maybe? I don't know. I might make another video. Maybe not. Who cares? Goodbye.